Yeah, Ron and Fez show. You know, I got a little Christmas thank you email yesterday. Oh, thank you for the wonderful present. It's so nice that you're thinking of me, from little Lene. And I'm thinking to myself, I didn't send her a present. Then I go, wait a minute. Mr. Grinch, Fez Whatley, is the Secret Santa and put my name on it.
Oh, yeah, I probably should have let you know about that one. Yeah, Lene D, Mikey D's daughter, got Christmas gifts from us, from Ron and Fez.
It's nice to have a chick like you, always thinking all the time.
Well, I'm there, I just remember, and I know Mikey D's upset, but I see no reason to take it out on the little children of the world.
That's your way of also to an olive branch Mikey Day at Christmas. You, my friend, have a little bit of Christmas spirit.
Don't you say that.
It's true.
I'm as icy as ever. I'm Snow Miser, my friend.
I never thought so, but Fez Whatley, the one that they call the other half of Hulk Face, has got some kind of Christmas spirit. Maybe it's because O&A are being so nice to you this year.
I am not going on a homeless shopping spree. That's only for the homeless. That's for the downtrodden.
Do me a favor, when you're running around like a madman,
yeah,
grab me gloves.
Not getting you any isotoners.
Don't even worry. Even if they don't fit, I'll eBay the son of a bitches like everything else.
So, yes, we did send something to Lene D. I won't say what it is because she hasn't opened it yet.
Well, what is it? Give me a hint.
It's some Hello Kitty stuff.
She's a little too old for that.
Oh, no. No, Hello Kitty's perfect for her.
She's 18. That's stupid.
She is?
Go back, break into the house, and get it back. That's a good thing?
Yeah, she'll love it.
See, I would have no idea what to get a kid. If anything, I'd probably give him a nice cigar cutter. And go, even if you don't like it now, later in life, this is going to come in handy. Or if someone tries to rape you, use this.
I thought about getting her a snuggler, but I couldn't find any on the shelves.
Because they've all been returned. They're nothing. They're jack pillows for children.
Normally, I would say a snuggler, but they're just too hard to find at this point. What is it, December 14th? Good luck, people.
Yeah, I've been watching the news, Fezzy. You couldn't have been more right. There's just a stampede on this. You know what they said the hot toy item is? Some kind of Tickle Me Elmo that it jumps around or it twirls on the ground, and then it actually has tickle points.
Oh, yeah, that's like the new TMX Elmo or something like that.
I wish you would have put that in. I wish that was part of your Fred.
Well, that one, that's, everybody knows Elmo's gonna go huge.
I had no idea.
Really?
Yeah. If I got something for a kid, it'd probably be a Fred Flintstone head. I don't know what they want. I don't know what they do.
Oh, I'm good at that. I know exactly. You got a little girl? Go anything princess. If it's Disney princess, Barbie princess.
I haven't gotten you anything yet.
Not yet?
Think about $150. Too much? Tell me if it's too much.
It's not the price that matters. I'd rather just have a gift.
It's not the price that matters?
Right.
$25.
No, I don't want cash is what matters.
Oh, no, I'm going to give you a check in case you piss me off. If you don't like it, well, I'll stop that son of a bitch quick.
Excuse me, Mr. Whatley, there seems to be a problem.
It's our friend Mikey Boy. Mikey Boy.
Hey, guys. Ron, I want to let you know that Fez does indeed have the Christmas spirit, and he sent gifts to my children as well on behalf of the both of you.
Whoa, I knew that.
Why don't you keep your yapper shut?
Oh, I knew that. What did we get him, Mikey Boy?
Actually, we did let him open early because Jillian was sick and she was having a bad day, so we let her open. It was a Barbie 12 Princesses doll that has like a skirt that rotates and glows and stuff. Some kind of other thing for the baby that I can't really describe.
Well, that's very nice of us.
Yes,
it's
very nice, and they both like their toys very, very much. Thank you very much.
So that's for Baby Love and your other daughter, not Baby Love.
You know what I'd love to give your kids, too, is I'm going to give their mom a nice little kiss this Christmas Eve. Just a little kiss under the mistletoe. Which is another nickname for the belly button. Yeah, Daddy's home.
Oh, boy.
Jeez. Well, Mikey Boy, I hope the kids enjoyed it.
They definitely have so far, yeah.
That's something Fez and I like to do, buy presents for other people's children. Almost sounds a little creepy when you think about it.
I just thought it was a nice gesture. I enjoyed Baby Love so much this past year.
We both thought it was a nice gesture.
Oh, yeah, right.
Do me a favor. Keep this going with my kids. Just get my name on it. Oh, yeah, this one's from Ron and Fez. Open it up.
I should show you my thank you note from my thank you email from Lene D.
Yeah.
Where it goes, I know you're the one who picks out the presents.
No way.
I swear to you.
See, you go out of your way to shoot your mouth off with that. All right, Mikey.
All right, see you guys.
See ya.
I'm not
You got the Christmas spirit this year.
You know what? It's been a long time coming. Maybe I'm starting to feel it as we head into this last couple of weeks before the holiday gets here.
I got to think of something to get you.
Yeah, something nice.
How about this?
That's headphones.
Well, you need them for your job.
Those are your headphones.
Yeah,
I'm wearing mine.
Can I borrow yours? I don't have any myself. I got you the last pair of headphones.
You shouldn't have given yours away.
I'm not good at the shopping thing. I go in there and I just, I feel like a fucking rube walking down the midway. It's just not, I know I'm being ripped off. I don't like them and their stupid name tags and the fact that they seem to know things.
Oh, I am so good at Christmas shopping. This year, one of my themes is comfort, Ron.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you make up themes so everybody gets something comfortable?
Yes, usually I'll do something like that. Yeah, I'll get an idea in my head, and it'll just start to, grow from there.
This year for me, I hope you get me Broadway tickets, seriously. Something for the whole family. What's out there right now? The Green Grocer, is that the big one? I don't know the names of these things.
The little dog laughed.
Is that really?
I think that's one of the bigger ones.
The one that doesn't even look real is the Drowsy Chaperone. That can't even be real. I see the signs all the time.
It's such a generic sign.
Yeah. So this year's comfort year.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and...
What was last year for you?
What? Last year was gift certificates and cash because I was coming off of the heart attack.
When I hear the stuff that you're doing this year, who you're buying for... It seems like this year's theme is pedophilia. It makes me uncomfortable to know that you're buying things for children.
That's a reoccurring theme that you could fit into any year, Ron.
Yeah.
But it's just a little bit more prevalent this year.
Hold on, I'm writing back to Lene D. Who the fuck says Fez picks all these out? What do you know, god damn it?
Another year where the tree gets thrown out the door.
Yeah.
Another bad Christmas.
All of you, I could have bid something, but you weighted me down.
The Christmas lights are being smashed.
When do you start your Christmas shopping?
I try to start around the 1st of October. That's where I really start. See, because my best advice.
Let me just say this: you get a jump on me.
Oh yeah,
you get a good jump on me. I'm not really out that early. I start writing checks Christmas Eve.
I start usually about beginning of October and try to really have everything wrapped up by Thanksgiving.
And then I always give my chick that card that says sorry about the last year. I'm really trying to turn this thing around. I have demons.
What you really have to do, it's a little late now for people, but my best advice is you just have to keep an ear open all year round. Because somebody's going to say something that they like or they're interested in or would like to have, and you just jot those things down. Keep a little notebook with you.
Hey, Earl, you know what's nice? A bindle. A bindle. Hope you heard that.
Do not pick that up, Earl.
Just give me a gift certificate from Flathead.
He is really commercialized now.
Please, when Earl's laughing, don't step on it. Let him enjoy.
Sorry.
But seriously, give him a call. He knows what I like.
I'm not calling Flathead. That'd be a gift to myself. Not talking to Flathead this year.
Do me a favor. Don't worry and think I'm going to die. Go all out. As big as you can get.
Spare no expense.
Yeah, just be careful when it gets into felony. I don't want you to get in any trouble.
If people are having trouble figuring out a gift this year, I can totally help them out. One thing you want to do, this is really big in my comfort theme, Brookstone. That store, I think everyone has one of those.
Yeah, I love Brookstone.
Yeah. It's the NAP, the Nap Cuddle Blankets. It's the world's softest blanket.
Really?
Yeah, these things are great. And you can get them in pillows, you can get them in slippers, you can get them in socks.
Would you say they're soft enough to jack into?
They are more than soft enough.
That's the marketing twist I'd give it. If I worked down on Madison Avenue.
You can't pull this thing up over you without losing it.
Why is your pen shining in my face?
Oh.
What the hell is that?
It's one of these...
What is that? In case the subway goes out, is that your secret spy pen?
It's a 007 light pen. I don't know why I grabbed this one today.
It was shining right in my eye.
I had no idea this pen lit up.
You didn't even know it?
No, and now I got a laser pointer that I'm working in here with.
All right, so the big blanket is the way to go this year.
It's the Nap Cuddle Blanket.
Who'd you get that for?
Let's see. I got one of those for my aunt.
Uh-huh.
Got one of those for her. Got one of those for a friend of mine, the commish.
You buy for all your friends, aunts, uncles, all that kind of stuff.
I kind of have a list that's out of control, and I'll admit that. I buy for too many people.
How many people are on the list, you think?
I probably got a good 40 people on that list, 30, 40 people.
Including you, I'm going to go 4. Are we getting anything for Earl and Dave?
No, I thought that was the policy. We weren't doing anything for them.
Why don't we do a Secret Santa here? I call Earl. I wouldn't know whether you buy fucking Dave.
No, I thought that was part of the deal, that we weren't going to get gifts.
Of course we're not.
I already have you, Mr. B, because remember, I have to buy you a gizmo of some sort.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, we discussed this, where I have to buy, you want some electronics, so I've been searching
Don't waste your fucking money on me, please.
Oh, no, you're going to have a gizmo by next Friday.
I don't want a gizmo, I don't want anything from you.
It's, Dave, I can just speak for all of us. It's going to be crap. You've given us gifts in the past.
Right.
They're not good gifts.
Yeah, but those are usually intentional joke gifts.
Speaking of which, here's some gifts sitting here, Fezzi. All right, who sent me these pads?
Those pads, you got personalized notepads. Yours say Hero on them. That's from Andrew and Chantel.
Hero. Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth? Well, who's this from?
That is from Andrew and Chantel.
Really nice gift pads. I mean, what is it? What are they called?
Notepads.
Notepads.
Personalized.
It says the Hero on the top. That's so nice, but I was thinking I'll throw in one of those astronaut pens, and it would have been the perfect gift all the way around.
I got personalized notepads. Mine say, Obey Fez, Watley Posse.
Cool.
Yeah, I got one that has a referee doing the touchdown symbol. It says Mr. Perfect on the bottom.
Very nice for you.
And mine says Eastside Dave, and there's a picture of a dog on it. So I get that. Yeah, thanks.
Because you fucked the dog this time of year, really. This was your time of year. Well, that was very nice.
And that is from Andrew and Chantel. Thanks for the personalized notepads.
All right, so close to having the perfect present. A really nice astronaut pen, like on Seinfeld, and this might have been my favorite gift of the year.
We also got some potato chips delivered to us from Tall James from RonFez.net.
Very, very nice.
I don't know where the chips are, though.
Thing is, what if he would have sent along a nice dip? That would have been perfect. So close.
Very close.
What do you have here?
These are gifts. Let's see. Let's see. This note says from Mud Eater and Faggot Hawk. Mud Eater from RonFez.net. Faggot Hawk from Whackbag.
Oh.
So these still have to be open.
Nice to see that these people are in this together. Poppycock. Poppycock.
The original caramel corn.
Very nice.
Nice. So you got a snack there, finally. I got the Scorsese film collection on DVD.
Motherfuck.
I got Boxcar Bertha, New York, New York, Last Waltz, and Raging Bull, all on DVD in one set.
All 4 that you haven't seen.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
All right, they also sent me along a Mind Hacks thing I can sit around. This is a nice book, Tips and Tools for Using Your Brain. Thank you very much. Almost there. I was thinking if I would have had like a nice desk lamp with it, everything would have been perfect.
Just missed it again, huh?
It's funny how people do that. They almost get it, but then they don't.
So thanks, Mud Eater and Faggot Hawk. And then we also got some presents from Mark from Florida, but I don't know where those are at either.
Maybe we have a producer who could help us with that.
I think that was also I think that was the chips also. Another set of chips, but I don't know why it wasn't in the studio.
Look, they're both just frozen to their chairs. Neither one of them. More chips.
Thank you, Pitsy.
It's very nice there. Who's that from?
The chips are from Tall James, and I guess according to Earl, they're also from Mark from Florida.
Very nice, boys, but remember pretzels. Pretzels and chips go together, and that would have been one perfect Christmas present. 40 presents you're buying every year, huh?
Yeah. My list, I mean, I know I should cut it down.
Right.
That I probably don't need to do this much, but I'm kind of like in that thing where, like people get me gifts.
Right.
And I like to have something ready for them, too.
What'd you get Tall James?
I didn't get Tall James anything.
Put him on your list.
See, I wasn't expecting to get potato chips.
This is really awkward. This is absolutely awkward.
So I'm a little embarrassed there. Didn't have something ready under the tree without
And most of your gifts you got to ship, too, right?
Yeah, I do a lot of... That's why I try to get my shopping done so early.
Yeah.
Because I like things ready to be shipped out by, December. Because it's going to just take forever.
Why do you get caught up in this?
I don't know. It's like I got caught up in it, and now I can't find my way out.
Yeah. Do what I do. Tell everybody you're a Scientologist this year. Kids, Daddy's a Scientologist, so don't expect anything. Unless you want eternal life on another planet. I can get that for you.
I think people would still expect things from me.
See, that's not the way to go through Christmas. Tell them it's Santa Claus. Santa Claus will bring you all your gifts. I'm Ron Bennington. There's Fez Watley.
Hiya, buddies. Thanks for being with us tonight.
You're kind of a Christmas guy all around. I really don't like to make a big deal about Christmas, Fez, but you go in full boat for it.
I go all out. I start my Christmas preparations probably around Labor Day. Is where I start actually keeping my eye open, picking up a gift here and there.
Yeah.
Keep an eye, and making sure that I'm getting what's just right for that person.
I normally give out money, and I just check to see how much I have that day.
Yeah, you don't do a lot of the prep work that some of the rest of us do.
Last year, I got my chick $1,600. She was unbelievably happy with it.
She liked it?
Well, it's what I had at the time. If I had more, I would have gave it to her. Look, I don't know. I know you know how to get stuff. Here's $1,600. Because I got to tell you the truth. Most of the time, Christmas, you're not overly happy with the presents that you get. I had one guy, the stupid mutt. Every year he would get me Broadway tickets. So I'm taking and he gives it to me and my chick. So here we are out at a Broadway show where I would never be in my life. I'm suffering through some kind of singing, and I'm like hating on him.
That was me that gave you the Broadway tickets every year. I'm the mutt.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought it was a very thoughtful, very nice gift.
You're only lucky you didn't come with us, because I might have murdered you at one point in Rent.
Murder on Broadway.
And then finally, when you did opera, I had to just pull you aside and I go, I can't put up with this anymore.
I thought I was being very thoughtful. See, here's where I start to panic. We're December 22nd now, and I start to wonder. Now it's too late to go back on any Christmas gifts. It's too late to change anything up. What I've bought is what I'm giving out.
Frank, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
How you doing, guys?
Yeah.
The comment about before about getting Broadway tickets, I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
You know, I got a friend that gives me tickets to, like some show. I don't even know who they are. Never would in a million years would ever go to these shows. I got to drive into Manhattan, get dinner. It cost me $300 just to go see this stupid show. Should I bill the guy after the show? You know what I mean? Like, because of the gift, I got to go and spend extra money on top of it just to appease him because he got me the tickets.
Now, Fez and I have had that argument before. Not only once did he, do I always get stuck with the dinner that I'm going out with, but one time he got me tickets when I wasn't even living in town anymore, expecting me to jump on a plane, get a hotel room. And I'm like, What is wrong with you?
I thought it would still be a really nice gesture. A nice show to go see. It's always entertaining.
What did you get me this year?
I am not telling you what I got you this year.
Just say what it is. Is it tickets?
No, I'm not telling you.
This year I was looking forward to it. And I feel like it's a tradition. If I don't get it, my heart's going to be broke.
What, now you want tickets?
Yeah.
Oh, man, we are in the 11th hour here.
I believe this. Bitching about your present is all part of the fun for me. Just looking at it and going, what am I supposed to do with this? That's part of my Christmas fun.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I worry just as much as giving out crap, something that someone doesn't want, as I do about receiving crap. I remember one time when I was a kid, worst Christmas present I ever got. Ronnie, I got the family gift. I got a ping pong table.
Who wouldn't want a ping pong table?
I never played ping pong. Look at me. How many years have you known me? Have you ever seen any sort of hand-eye coordination with me that would make you think I would excel at ping pong?
You don't have to be an athlete to play ping pong. Chinese people do it. What could be easier?
So they walked me out on the patio to show me this wonderful gift. I think I was probably 11, 12 years old at the time. And they showed me this ping pong table. It was still folded up. I had no idea what the thing was. They had to explain to me and unfold it that it was a ping pong table.
How old were you?
I think I was probably about 11 or 12 years old.
What 12-year-old boy has never saw a ping pong table in his life?
I've seen them laid out. This thing was still all folded up, and it was on wheels so we could move it. And they were were acting like I should just be doing backflips over this ping pong table.
What were you looking for? Some Barbies in a party dress?
I don't know what I wanted. All I know is I didn't want a ping pong table that I never really even got to play with. My dad and my brother dominated the thing.
Well, it was yours. You should have said, get off my ping pong table. This is mine. Get out of here.
Oh, yeah. One time I told my little brother that he wasn't allowed to play. I was banned from the ping pong table for having a bad ping pong attitude.
Well, maybe it wasn't your gift. Maybe the folks weren't doing that well. I remember one time, because in our family you weren't allowed to open up any presents till Christmas Day. But, like, if you got something from your grandmother, it would be sitting out. And, like, sometimes you could get my folks to get off of it. So I got this present from my grandmother down south. And they were going, okay, you can, open this the night before. So I'm shaking it for a week. Like, what could it be? I was always excited. I finally opened this thing up. It's a penknife, but it's like a bowling pin with attached by a chain to a little bowling ball that turned into the tiniest penknife. I'm looking at it. I look up at my folks and see that they feel bad. And that's when I know I'm like, okay, this just isn't me. It's not like, okay, Ron won't appreciate this. No human would want to get this stupid. What do I bowl? There's no reason to give this to me.
Can't even show it to the kids at school.
You got to point it out to these people. This thing isn't for me. I do not like what you've done for me. You've ruined my life. That's my joy of Christmas. Here's our buddy, Matty Fridays. How you doing, Matty?
Gentlemen, how's it going?
We're good.
Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
When I first got my driver's license, my aunt, my mother's sister, thought it was so great that I got NASCAR-branded jumper cables for Christmas. That was it.
NASCAR-branded jumper cables. So you can jump a car like a race driver.
Exactly. And not only that, when I went to use them, the only time I had to use them, the insulation caught fire, and we nearly burned both cars to the ground.
Thank you very much, Matty. 866-313-FREE. 866-313-FREE.
'Tis the season for really bad gifts. How about anyone who will hand out one of those hand massagers? Those electric hand massagers,
yeah.
Those things never, ever work. There's not one you can get that's going to make you feel good on your back or your neck.
Oh, I didn't know what you meant by you say hand massagers. I thought you were massaging your hand. So anything for those back things, first of all, they all look like marital aids. It looks like, what am I going to use this for? The swapping party with the caller a few lines ago? Who's going to use that?
My mother got one year from my older brother. The thing was so damn heavy that she couldn't lift it to actually put it on her back.
That was a marital aid he gave her. I know that for a fact.
Mama.
Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Buddy.
Hey, buddy boy.
22192.
What do you say, Holmes?
I have a question for you. Great to hear from you. I'm driving through New York and from D.C. But, hey, two questions for you. One question and actually a little short story. My grandmother, 10 years old, saw me playing the air guitar, as all 10 years old do to rock and roll.
Yeah.
She goes and gets me a guitar for Christmas. I had to live with her guilt till she died when I was 25 that I never learned to play the damn guitar. Now, my question is, why is it okay to give gift certificates, but you can't just put cash in somebody's hand?
That's a very good question. Fez, I know that you're into this. Cash is considered a tacky gift, right?
Totally.
But how is that different from a gift certificate? Now, Earl, you're disagreeing right away. You like cash.
I love getting it, and I'm the most popular guy at Christmas because that's what I give. I give everybody cash.
When I started hitting around 15, 16, my uncles, my aunts, my grandmother would all go, we don't know what you want anymore. You're out all hours of the night and day. You look like hell. Here's money for your bad habits. And I got to tell you the truth. That made me start liking Christmas. I felt most of the time I'd spent that money before Christmas even come around. That was money I owed on the streets. Why is that a tacky present, and yet a gift card is fine?
The gift card shows that there was some thought put into it. You went to a store that you know that person likes, and you got them something that they can use at that store. Cash just kind of goes by. There's not really any thought into it. This person doesn't know me, doesn't realize things that I like, so they threw cash in an envelope.
But a gift card is just cash that you can only use at some spots. That's what's annoying about it. It's not like you know me so well, you went out and got the CD or the DVD I love, but you're saying, well, here's a place that they sell CDs and DVDs. Go there and pick it out yourself. It's really cash but limited.
It's cash and it's limited, but there was some effort put into it. That's why I think a gift card is a better gift than cash.
Earl, where are you on this?
I don't know too many people that would turn down free money. I mean, it's just like, I give my parents money, to my father and my mother. They'll both go, wow. He's like, this is great. I could have used a few bucks to buy whatever I need, like if I need a new shirt.
All right, so you plan on giving your folks money this year?
I've done that the last 5 years, and I'm always the most popular guy.
All right, 5 years ago, how much did you give your folks? Now, you give it to them together or separately?
Together.
Okay.
I think I started like at 50,
and
now I think I'm up to about 100 or so.
All right, I got to tell you the truth, Earl and Fez, I'll say this for you. That's the tackiest thing I ever heard in my life. Mom and Dad, here's $25 each. Go out and have the greatest Christmas of your life. Unless your parents live in the Philippines, why even bother with this?
No, they love it. They love getting money for Christmas because they know that
it's like you're tipping them.
You should be able to find $50 in your couch, Earl. I know you. You're doing well for yourself. You're working 2 gigs. Don't be throwing around that 50.
No, but I wasn't making that much money back then. But again, they love any cash. They love the idea of getting a nice.
Hey, Mom, Dad, go out and split a nickel bag between the two of you. You got nothing here.
And they probably did.
I go up every year.
Yeah, now you're going to go 110 this year. Enjoy yourself. Things are happening. John, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, how you doing, guys? Happy holidays, man.
Thanks.
Hey, I was like 16, and then Christmas comes around, and my mother buys me a keychain that says Skyhawk. Meanwhile, I'm driving like a 62 Gremlin.
Yeah, that always cracks you up when people go with that gimmick.
Any keychain and anything else like this along the lines of a keychain that's been personalized, where it's got your name on it.
Oh, God.
That's just really, really bad, where all of a sudden you've got a giant James keychain that you're waving around.
I wouldn't let people know that my name is Ron.
Or one of those personalized license plates for the front of the car.
That ain't ever going to happen. I'd have the keychain first. But it's like they think that you're going to be like, yeah, they know me. It's Ron. And these are Ron's keys. You have to be 3 if you enjoy your name that much. Here's Vinny. Vinny, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to Free FM.
Thank you, my friend.
My way to go is my family. I know what they like. I go to the supermarket a couple days before. They got the rack of about 50, 60 different kind of cards. I pick them out. I put them in. They love it. If I ever gave cash, it always labeled us as the lazy guy. They didn't feel like going out and getting anything, but they love the gift cards.
I'm sure they would love cash, too. Most people act like they love whatever you give them.
Yeah, they do, but they seem like they like the gift cards more because it was always, hey, you went out, you get this for me, and they like that. But, you know, my grandmother was the type of person to say, well, you didn't feel like getting anything, so you just threw money in the envelope.
Vinny, look what you did here. Gift card. I love it.
Yeah,
Vinny, you're thinking.
All right, thanks, guys.
See you later, my friend.
So bad gifts, it's inevitable. Everyone is getting a bad gift this year. Someone's going to get something awful.
Well, you always get one. There's no way around it. There's no way around it at all.
How about someone who gives a pet as a gift? There's a puppy or a cat that is now a 20-year gift in the making.
At least now, because these animals are living longer. I don't understand it. You know, Easter, they throw out baby chicks that eventually they have to come by and kill after a couple of months. But a puppy, you know, you can't drive over one. You're forced to keep it. And you are stuck with a puppy because somebody thinks it's cute that night.
Yeah, it will look adorable in a bow, but give it 6 months, that damn thing is a dog now that you have to walk and pick up after and feed constantly.
Exactly. If you give somebody a dog, you should also give them 22 years worth of food. Here is a giant garage full of food for this animal I've burdened you with.
And offer to pick up after it.
Let's take a break here. We'll be right back. It's the Ron of Fez Show. All right. You know, by the way, I do want to point this out, too, about some of the Thanksgiving gifts. Thank you, Dr. Steve. That was ridiculous. Absolutely fantastic Christmas gift, and I'm humbled by it. But also to the ronfez.net guys, blew me away. A Last Waltz poster that was framed beautifully. Now, Earl, I don't know whether you were aware of this, because I wasn't at the time that I opened the present. It wasn't The Last Waltz, the movie. It was the concert, so these things were hanging up in San Francisco.
Real? Oh, wow. I mean, so that's authentic, real. This was promoting the show, the whole deal.
Yeah, this comes from that Wolfgang's Vault, I guess. The Bill Graham thing that apparently just got sued recently. But that present, absolutely fantastic. Now, do you remember Fez and I going back and forth about Christmas presents? And this year he's going to impress me. And I'm doing this as a shoot, so I'm looking at you, Earl. I'm looking at you, Dave. I open up this. I opened it up the same day as I get these fabulous gifts sent it to me. Boxes of cigars, and the listeners just were too incredibly nice. Big baskets of food, everything was just so nice. I open up this thing from Fez, and I swear to God here, a ceramic ashtray.
Oh, my goodness.
Mr. I give the best gifts, and he's bragged for how long, gives me a ceramic ashtray. And even after he left that night, my kids looked at me and they went, what is that supposed to mean? Is that like an insult, or what does that even mean?
It was more than a ceramic ashtray. It was a special ceramic ashtray.
Was it an ashtray?
Yes.
Was it ceramic?
Yes.
That's a tacky fucking gift.
No, it was a nice gift. It was an original ceramic ashtray from Toot Shore's place in New York.
Who?
Toot Short, the world's most famous innkeeper, barkeep.
When?
Back in the 50s and the 60s.
What is he talking about?
Toots Shore. You
mean Toots?
Yeah, his granddaughter was here, remember? Was that the guy that she did the
Toots
thing about
Shore?
him?
Toots Shore, yeah.
So you get a ceramic, and I mean it's white, and it just has lettering in it.
White?
Yeah.
What is it?
And it's fucking white ceramic.
You never get a white ashtray.
Yeah.
They're turn dirty in 2 days.
Now, and all it does is have the guy's name signed on it. Like, it looked like you had been like, it should have said something like Orlando, Florida. But even more, just simply write white with the words Toots Shore. I fucking go, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
But it was a collectible. It's a piece of
How's it a collectible?
Toot Shore's place is gone now.
Yes. So I won his ashtray?
It was a famous bar, and now you have an ashtray. You have a piece of history from that bar. Where Jackie Gleason went, where Mickey Mantle went, where DiMaggio went.
If you would have gave me something of Gleason's or Mantle's or DiMaggio's, that would have been fantastic. But a fucking ashtray from that may or may not have been a place that those guys were at one time. That's a fucking waste.
And it's still an ashtray. I mean, it sounds nice.
I guarantee you, $8 tops.
It was not $8. It was really hard to find, too.
First of all, what makes you even think it's from the place?
Because I was, I checked it out. They said, I'm taking their word for it, but
Who's
it looked
they?
The collector
Who's
that
they? The other carnies? As you're walking down the midway, hey, you know what you need there? An ashtray from Toots Shores. That's right, Toots Shores.
If it wasn't a collectible, you'd see them all over the place.
First of all, who else would care about a bar that was in fucking New York 60 years ago?
Yeah,
besides you.
But it was a historic bar. I thought it was a really nice gift. And we went out to see that documentary about Toots Shore.
We did?
Yes.
I thought we got it on I thought I watched it on a DVD. And then did the movie even come out, Earl?
Not that I'm sure of. I'm not even sure if it came out.
You know, when we went to see Star Wars, why didn't you give me a lightsaber?
But we had a great night that night. We saw Woody Allen and Sun Yi was there. Tom Brokaw, Mike Wallace.
What the hell's that got to do with this fucking ashtray?
Frank Gifford, it's a commemorative thing. We had a great time going to see that documentary. Toots Shore's place is legendary. It's historic in New York.
Had you heard of it before then?
No, not really.
Thank you. So we were one of 80 people who saw a documentary. And you hadn't heard of it before. And most people hadn't.
I thought it was a very nice, thoughtful gift.
It seems doubtful that Toots would have ashtrays that say Toots Shore on them in his restaurant back then in the 1950s. It doesn't seem like a real authentic gift.
I can't tell you how plain this is. I ought to fucking bring this in to embarrass Fez in front of everyone. Oscar, you're on Fez.
Hey, fucking Fez, now I know who Fagman 101 is. He outbid me on eBay on that ashtray. He got that thing for $4.99.
Is that what you paid, Fez?
No, and I didn't get it from eBay either.
Liar.
Tell me the truth, and I want you to be fucking totally honest. Was it more than $10?
Yes, it was more than $10.
Then you got ripped off.
It was more than $10.
It is completely white. All it says is Toots Shores on it. And that's it, in red letters. And there's no, date. There's no and it looks so brand new that I know it isn't a 60-year-old ashtray.
It is a 60-year-old ashtray. It's from his restaurant.
How do you know?
I mean, they said that on the website that I bought it from.
They said it on the website. It must be true. Jeff, you're on Fez.
Yeah. Happy New Year, by the way. I want to know if Fez is saving up the Swanson TV dinner trays he emptied out, and he's going to try to sell them in 50 years. Like that piece of crap ashtray he pawned off.
It really was. This is something you have problems buying Christmas gifts. It's not your thing. Dr. Steve, fabulous job. RonFez.net, Whackbag gave me great stuff. FBA, great stuff. So many people said in stuff that really touched me. But you, Fezzy, with an ashtray from a 60-year-old restaurant, I just don't even understand it.
Yes, a collectible, one-of-a-kind item there.
How's it one-of-a-kind or collectible if they were just ashtrays, like you said? If it was an actual ashtray.
And ashtray really is something you give to, your grandpa when you're a kid.
It did come off that way.
So he's, sort of mocking your age a little.
Was that it, Fez?
No, not at all.
James, you're on Fez.
Yeah, buddies. I'm on NewYorkFirst.com. You can get this ashtray for $245. Availability ships within 24 hours.
No, I know you didn't spend any $245 on it.
I'm not saying what I spent on it.
If you spent $245 on a fucking white ceramic ashtray, you're a retard.
All right. Well, this comes from Milkman Dan, so I don't know if it's true or not, but it's there. So thanks, guys.
All right, peace. Kevin, you're on Fez.
Hey, Fezzy.
Yeah.
Just tell Ronnie it's a centerpiece.
It could be a conversation piece, I know that.
What would the conversation piece be?
Hey, this ashtray was from Toots Shore's place.
Who?
Toots Shore's place.
You don't even know the guy's fucking name. Now, here's the other thing. How is that going to be a centerpiece when most people don't know who he was? You didn't know who he was till I took you to the movie, right?
Right.
So how is that going to get a conversation started?
Well, yeah, I'd have to explain who he was.
Oh, there used to be a bar. Really? Like the other 3,500 bars here in New York? Yeah.
Plus, also with an ashtray, you have to get up and empty it, and you always have to throw the ashes in the garbage can. It's so much work that you have to do
I should have gotten a self-emptying ashtray.
It would have been nice. Something that pointed to the future. Bill. Let me go to Bill. Bill, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How are you?
You can get those ashtrays 2 for $1 on Mulberry Street.
Is that where you got it, Fez?
I did not get it on Mulberry Street, and it was more than $1.
Well, who did you give the other one to?
I only bought one, and that was for you because I thought it was a really thoughtful gift. I didn't even mention what you gave me.
Well, you shouldn't, because mine was given from the heart, and it was nice.
You gave me cash, is what you gave me.
I wanted you to have something you could use. I didn't want to give you a shitty fucking ashtray. Andy, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, not for nothing, but it doesn't sound so much like a Christmas gift as it sounds like he's saving like a ticket stub from a first date or something like that.
It is very fucking odd. It was a very odd thing. And I'll say this, Fez, my kids were offended.
They were offended?
They felt like you let me down, they thought it was a gag gift. And now when, Eastside Dave is saying, yeah, when you would come back from Orlando, you would bring an ashtray back for Grandpa. I'm starting to feel the exact same way.
It's not a souvenir ashtray. It's a piece of memorabilia.
How's that different than a souvenir? How is a souvenir and memorabilia different from each other.
Here's your ashtray, Grandpa.
And why does this thing look like it just came out of the kiln? It's just fucking shiny. Here's Dave. Dave, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Fezzy, stand up for yourself. If Ronnie doesn't like his president, tell him to stick it up his ass.
Was that right, Fez? Stick it up my ass?
No, I want you to like it.
That's where you're going with this now? Oh, what a fucking Christmas I had. Here's an ashtray. If you don't like it, stick it up your ass.
I did not say that.
Hey, Earl, I'm going to end early today. I've got to go home, take an old ashtray, and stick it up my ass the way Fez and Dave want me to.
Do not stick that ashtray up your ass. I'm asking you.
Did you have that on the card?
No, I did not. And what you gave me was a wad of cash tied up in a rubber band.
You're welcome.
You didn't even hand it to me. You just tossed it to me.
Pimp rolled it. I got the same thing I gave my chick and my kids.
Toots Shore
yeah.
Also has the same initials as Tough Shit.
Oh, is that right, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Is that
Tough
where it's
shit,
going?
Ron.
Tough shit ashtray. Smoke screen, you're on the air.
What up, buddies?
What do you say, Smoke?
Hey, I miss Fez Watley Comia. Hey, Fez, I want to set the pretzel bowl from the Regal Beagle for $5,000. You want it?
It does seem like that, Fez.
No, I don't want that. I thought I got a very nice gift.
Wait, if you went out to any bar today, would you want a fucking ashtray from it?
No, because they're not made like they were then. They're
ceramic.
They're not ceramic now. They're all plastic.
So you're most impressed by the ceramicness of it all.
The old world styling of it, yes. That you can't get anymore.
Hey, Mr. B, when my family went out to Mickey Mouse restaurant, I got a Ron Guidry bottle of steak sauce. Ron Guidry's own Louisiana Lightning steak sauce. I'll give it to you for Easter.
Oh, do yourself a favor. Sell it to Fez for fucking $2.35.
Okay.
Not buying Ron Guidry steak sauce.
Let me see if this piece of shit is online. Toot Shore ashtray. I'm going to put in here.
There's no need to look up a price on a gift.
Who cares about the price? I just want to show these guys how bad it fucking looks.
I've never even heard of a white ashtray, unless it's like some Greek diner. Seems like Toots would have a lot more class.
It does seem like...
white is classy.
Oh, here's one from the Stewart Club. That would have been nice. You know they're just making these things one after another.
The Stewart Club?
Yeah.
Jot that down.
Yeah, you know me, Fez. I have a fucking ashtray collection. Alright, this is it, only he didn't get me the nice red one, which would have been cool. This is the whole thing, but just picture completely white.
It's just a buy, it's a square?
Yeah.
It's ugly.
It's from his restaurant.
It's not even a circular ashtray, though. It's like
now, here's a nice one.
It looks like a paperweight.
Here's Copacabana. That one goes for $75. Broadway Joe's, my favorite fucking QB of all time. That one goes for $45.
Almost every single one is circular, besides the Toots Shore square paperweight model.
Why does the shape matter?
Doesn't look
I think
like
it adds to its uniqueness. I think it's a fine gift.
It's really kind of stupid. I just wish that every Christmas didn't have to turn into a nightmare with you. Hey, Bob, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Fezzy, tell Ronnie to shit in it.
Oh, is that right, Fezzy? Hey, Earl, I'm going to end the show early today. I'm going to go home, shit in my stupid ashtray, and then stick it up my ass the way Fez wants me to.
Don't shit in that thing. It's a collectible.
How is it collectible unless people are collecting it?
Well, I bought it. I collected it.
So it's a collection of one person. So look, if I sell Dave this foam for $1, this is a collectible now?
No.
Why not? That's a genuine Ron Bennington foam. He's the guy who shits in ashtrays and then later sticks them up his ass. Fez, next year, money. Do it the right way and give me money.
I don't want to give money. It's too impersonal. The money you gave me.
Wait, but a ceramic ashtray means something.
Yes, that one does.
It's our buddy Don the Hypnotist. How you doing, Don?
Hey, guys, Happy New Year.
Hey.
Hey, just wanted you to know that, you can still get those ceramic ones at Disney.
That's exactly what I felt like. It felt like my nephew came back from Disney.
You think you're helping Don the hypnotist?
Don, when are we going to bring you up to have you do a new hypnosis show?
I'm waiting for Earl to tell me when he's got something set up. He keeps giving me emails, but I don't hear any setup dates.
Now, what's the problem with Don the hypnotist?
No, we just have to set a date, that's all.
Yes. How long have you been waiting for this, Don?
Probably 4 months.
All right, Don wants it. I want it. Why are we worried about setting a date? What are we looking for?
Well,
Under a harvest moon?
Well, Don told me he needed some lead time so he can come up. And then I said, okay, fine, we'll set a date and I'll get back to you.
Have you set the date?
No, I have not.
Why not?
Set a date.
What are you thinking about?
He's had 4 months lead time. How are you getting here, dog sled?
All right, Don, he'll get a hold of you soon.
All right, guys. Hey, I hope you have a great new year.
All right, peace. Kev, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, buddies, how's it going?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, man, I want to see if I can buy that ashtray from you. I'll give you, I don't know, $10.
Sold.
Do not sell your Christmas gift.
Why? It's a collectible.
Do not sell it. That's for you to keep and collect.
Well, Fezzy, I'll collect it, man. I'll keep it forever. Man, it's from my boy Ronnie.
Yeah, I'll sign it. So it'll be something personal, not just white ceramic with a name stamped on it. Why wouldn't you have got me the thing from Joe Namath's club?
Well, I didn't know there was a Joe Namath club merchandise available.
Yeah, there's a site here called Buy Grandpa an Ashtray, and it's just ashtrays that you can get from everywhere.
That's not the website that I went to. I just searched Toot Shore.
New York first?
Actually, I don't even know the name of it now.
I guarantee you that's where you got it from, because that's the same ashtray.
Ceramic ashtrays also don't last very long. They'll last nearly as long as
this
marble.
one's lasted 60 years.
All right, here you go. Toot Shore ashtray on eBay. Dave, come on over. Read the winning bid right here.
$16.09.
$16.09. Thanks a lot, fucko. I'm going to have the greatest time of my life.
All right, I paid more than that. Maybe that was one that I should have gone to the eBay for.
Why not just vintage Toot Shore ashtray, no chips or ding, same exact fucking ashtray, $16.09.
Does it say if it was signed by him?
No.
See, he didn't go around signing ashtrays.
Well,
why should he?
He wasn't famous.
That's what I'm saying. Your autograph is a fraud. It's not the real Toot Shore.
No, it isn't even an autograph. It's stamped in. This just happened. This was just sitting in his fucking bar years ago.
Oh. It was the custom-made ashtrays that they had made for his bar.
And this one was stole for $16.09, and then Fez fucking hands it to me. Now, Fez, I don't normally do this. You're going out and get me another present. This time is You know what I got? I got hosed. Dad got hosed.
You did not get hosed.
A $16.09 fucking present isn't getting hosed.
Well, I spent a lot more than that on it.
I can't fucking help that. Fucking come back with magic beans and act like I'm supposed to be happy with it. Tom, you're on Run Fez.
Hi, Happy New Year, brothers. Obviously, it's the thought that counts, and obviously you didn't think too much.
I think a lot of thought went into this.
I don't know. Doesn't sound it to me.
It was Toot Shore's bar, a famous bar in New York City.
Whose?
Toot Shore's.
I never heard of the place.
Of course you wouldn't. It didn't last.
Did he give you any cigars to go with it?
No.
Oh.
No, nothing.
Oh.
And that was it. Literally, that was it.
Just a small, little heavy ceramic.
And this is after my chick cooks him a turkey. We all get together. He slaps a fucking ceramic ashtray on me. Waves. Heads out the door.
Well, there's sentimental value, too.
Here's Rich. Rich, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Fez, Fez got that ashtray on the homeless shopping spree, so O&A paid for that ashtray, not even Fezzy.
Is that where you got it from?
No, I didn't get it on the homeless shopping spree. Where would I get that at the mall?
Hey, Fez and I were walking down the street the other day, and he bumps into one of his homeless pals.
It was slow motion.
Slow motion goes like this to Fez. Hey, man, how you doing? He's showing him the shoes, and then he goes like this. You think you're going to need any help on that radio show of yours? Because he actually said this. I'm, trying to help people catch cabs. Thinking that somehow he's performing some service to the city by waving the same time other people are waving.
It was the exact same outfit, too, from the homeless shopping spree.
Chris, you're on Fez.
Hey, you got the ashtray this year. That means next year you'll get that fucking slab of clay with Fez's handprint in it that you make in art class in second grade.
It did seem like something that he would have made himself. Did you, Fez?
No, I didn't make it myself. I don't do homemade gifts.
That would have meant something to me. That would have meant that you cared.
I did care.
Not that you did 1609 on eBay.
And it was a lot more than that. I thought it was something you would really like. I thought it was something that had a nice sentimental value to it.
I don't see how it would.
Of a nice night we had out in New York watching that documentary.
I went to a movie.
The place.
Who the fuck? You know how many times I go to movies? I'm not going to sit around and remember. Oh, yes. One time me and my friends from work, we went to see a film. A motion picture. A talkie, if you will.
You see, Ron didn't actually go into the Tootsie Shore restaurant.
No, I've never been there. It didn't exist.
If he had been there, it would have made sense.
I know. That makes it all the more special. It's not there anymore.
So it means absolutely nothing to Ron.
Yeah, why don't you give me restaurants I've never been to? There's just tons of them out there. Very, very strange. I don't know. I guess I had it coming to me. I guess that's the fucking joke.
No, you had a nice gift coming to you, and that's what you got, a nice gift.
Next Christmas, you know what I want you to get me?
What's that?
Nothing. Let's just... No mas. Stop it. Call it off.
I can't get you nothing.
That's it. Well, you did this year. 1609 you got me.
There was more than that.
Dave, you looked it up online.
Yeah.
What was it?
1609.
Motherfuck.
$16.09, not 1,609.
A white ceramic ashtray. All right, that's it for us, guys. We're going to start the world's slowest walkover. And then we'll be back here tomorrow right after O&A. That's the end of my show. The embarrassing Christmas gift that you gave me. There is talk right now that the ashtray that you bought is a knockoff, not the actual ashtray. They went back, the Whackbag folks went back and found the actual old school Tootsie Shore ashtrays, which if you even look at them, they're kind of beaten down by time and, 60 years old. Where the ashtray that you gave me looked like it was new and quite different from the ashtray that was actually there.
Well, I thought I got you an authentic ashtray for Christmas from the Tootsie Shore restaurant.
Yeah, Toots. So you did not. You got ripped off, which means, quite frankly, you owe me a Christmas present. I'll come over and find the pictures on Whackbag for him, would you, Dave? Thank you very much. Hey, Fez, it's our friend, Gorilla Bob. He wants to do something with you. Bob, how are you, my friend?
I'm pretty good. Big ass card number 21087 here.
Way to go, old school. How are you?
Very good, thanks. Listen, hey Fez, do you think you could get on the back of my Harley without a helmet and we'll take a ride over the Verrazano Bridge?
That would be cool, Fez.
That would be the worst thing. I can't go over that bridge in a car, Bob.
What about with a helmet? What about if he puts you up front like when you're driving around a 4-year-old? You put them up front so you can kind of hold on to them while you're driving.
I would have... No, if I did this, I would have to be on the back with my arms wrapped around you, Gorilla Bob, so tight.
Riding bitch.
Oh, man.
I don't think you could get your arms around me, Fez.
Yeah. You wouldn't mind, Gorilla Bob, with him holding on to you and his vagina pressed up against your back? All right, Fez, look over here. That's pretty much the model of the Toots Shore ashtray that you got.
Right, yeah.
And you can see just how modern and fresh and new that looks.
Right.
And I'll go and show the actual ashtray that was used there. And you can see that ashtray looks 50, 60 years old.
Yeah.
Worn down by time. And the ashtray that you got was just a knockoff that supposedly you paid over $16 for, $16.09 on eBay.
I paid much more than that.
Well, I just saw the eBay price, $16.09.
Don't go by that one.
So, and that one that is at least painted, where the one you got me is just a plain white ceramic ashtray.
Well, now I feel really bad.
Good. That was my intention. I wanted you to think about your gift.
That was your New Year's and Christmas intention?
It's been bothering me, you know. Well, first of all, I felt like Daddy got hosed. And so that bothered me a little bit. But now, thanks to the good folks, and see who got that picture so I can give them all the credit, Fez. Go up top there. Go up top and read his name off.
RMPGP.
Thank you very much for discovering this. Bob, we'd love to do this with Fez sometime.
Bob, Fez would not like to do this.
I think you'd have a great time. I'll have to take the windshield off the bike, though. This way you can sit right in front of me, and you can't have anything in your back pockets because it might obscure my vision.
What I'd love to do is if we could tie in a multiple bridge tour. So you're going over that one. You're going over the 59th Street Bridge, the George Washington. Maybe we start you at George Washington and keep hitting each one till you're up for the Big Verrazano.
I don't think I could go over an overpass like this.
Yeah.
But then we could drive down 95 and maybe pick up some cheesesteaks.
Not a bad idea. I'm fucking starving right now.
See, he's going to get me on the back of this bike and not let me off.
Oh. All right, Bob. We'll talk to you later, buddy. Now take a look. There's the ashtray that actually existed. And there's the one you got ripped off from.
Yeah.
This is on Whack Bag. I don't know what the thread is under. I guess it's stupid ashtray.
Toots Shore ashtray mystery. Real or fake?
No one's name is Toots. Please stop calling them Toots. That's a woman's name. All right, there it is. So you can say, Fezzy, you got ripped off, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah. So do you feel like you owe me now?
Yeah, I got to find you this old ashtray.
I don't want to
That's
fucking...
what I got to do.
I don't want an ashtray.
I
smoke outside and I use the ground as a fucking ash. But what I want to do is just get some cash from you.
I don't want to give you cash. That's an impersonal gift.
To me, it'll be personal. By the way, somebody did send us something very nice, Fezzy. Gift cards from American Express.
Yeah, that was Kip from Springfield, Virginia. He gave us American Express gift cards.
Very nice, Kip. We appreciate that.
So, thank you very much.
He gave something to the staff?
Yeah, we all got, they look like credit cards. Like
yes, fucking gift cards.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, Fainty. Why don't you go buy a fucking sweater that says the Fainting Goat?
Earl's still on the barter system.
Have you seen fainting goats before, Fez?
No.
I think you can find some on YouTube. It's a goat that you can make faint by yelling at it. And it literally is Earl right now. You told me you wanted to read me some kind of Christmas card from your friend?
Oh, yeah. I got this from a friend of mine in Florida. Her and her family live there. Every year they put out one of these family update form letters that they send out to all their friends. Mm-hmm. And I never understand why somebody does this.
This is like a Christmas card?
Yeah, but you can see here it's got pictures of the kids, and it goes on, and it's everything that's happened to their family in the past year.
I've heard of this, but I got to tell you the truth, I've never got one before. Have you ever heard of it, Dave?
No, I've never heard of it.
What it is as you know, people live all around the country now. Certain families will send up stuff, and they'll kind of say, here's where we are. This is where we are at the end of the year. And they'll just let you know how everybody's doing. And they'll bring up whether the kid's playing Little League. And
so it sounds like a Christmas chain letter, almost.
I don't know if it's chain because you're not supposed to send it on to other people.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of it is just really bragging, and I don't understand it. It starts out talking about the 3-year-old. Peyton started attending preschool 3 days a week.
Wait a minute, they named the kid Peyton?
Yeah.
After Manning?
I know, and they live in Florida. I don't understand it. She's a fearless, active, intensely independent, stubborn 3-year-old who keeps the whole family hopping. Who wants to hear this stuff?
That's not really even a bio there.
Who wrote this?
The mother.
The mother wrote it. The mother wrote it. So then it gets into the next kid. Grayson is 6 years old and in first grade. He's beginning to appreciate the joy of a good book. He's begun lessons in Shotokan karate and just recently tested for and received his yellow belt. So now we have to hear about that. Like it makes any difference to anyone.
You're not interested in all, though, knowing how her kids are doing?
I could care less that her kid reads now.
Then why did you underline it in orange and bring it onto your radio show?
Because I just want to give people an example of this. Olivia is 13 and in the 8th grade, continues to study and play the viola, a stringed instrument slightly larger and deeper in tone than the violin. She has also auditioned for and was selected to play all-county orchestra.
Don't look down on us like we don't know what the fucking viola is. We're not gutter rats. We know about the viola.
So she puts that in there so people don't think, oh, she misspelled violin. It's insane. Then she gets to herself. She's writing this, by the way. Being an at-home mom has kept Michelle very busy. She's also launched her own custom embroidery business.
What?
And organized 2 food drives yielding over 2,300 pounds of food for Metropolitan Ministries.
I'm fucking starving. We got any pounds of food back there, Earl?
Oh, we're fresh out.
So she's writing this and yet talking about herself in the third person.
Strange.
As this goes through. Then we get into the tragedy. Stuff that we really want to hear. This past 6 months, Michelle has battled a lumbar disc herniation. Incapacitating pain kept her housebound and sleeping upright in a chair for 2 months.
Hey, my back's been bothering me. But how did she get out of it?
Well, here we go. But thanks to 2 steroid epidurals and many weeks of physical therapy, she is thrilled to resume her normally hectic schedule.
You know what I think? Maybe her tits are too big.
That could be the problem. So we had to hear about her epidurals in this, here's what happened to us in 06 letter.
I'd hate to sleep in a chair, too.
And then it ends with this. A very sad event occurred in our family this year. We lost Molly, our dog of 10 years.
Oh, jeez.
In May, she had a cancerous tumor successfully removed, but on Labor Day weekend, she suddenly stopped eating and drinking and seemed to be in a lot of pain. At 6 a.m. on Tuesday, September 5th, she died at home. It was heartbreaking, and we all held her and said our goodbyes. We desperately feel her absence and miss her very much. And then they all sign it at the end.
Sweet.
They all held the dead dog?
Sure you do. You hold your dog. Goodbye. Goodbye, Molly.
Little Grayson held the dog?
Yes.
Even the
Peyton and Grayson need to learn about death. You know, not everything is happy. Sometimes there's bad lumbars and dogs pass away.
I don't understand why you would share this with somebody.
I don't get the whole thing, but I think it's, I guess it's something.
I would be too embarrassed to think that people are that interested in my family and my goings-on to send this out. I would never think that, people would be that interested.
I would love to get one from you. I got Ron a ceramic ashtray. It's only 2 weeks old, but it has Toots Shore's name written on it. I overpaid.
I thought it was like at least 50 years old.
You want to try to get it back?
My money back?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they'll give me my money back.
If you bought a ceramic ashtray that said 1927 Yankees on it, right?
Right.
Doesn't mean it belonged to the 1927 Yankees. Oh, this is what Babe Ruth used to use. Put a cigar out in. Well, you don't think you can get your money back?
No, I don't think so.
You feel like you should go get me something else, though?
Well, I feel like I should get you something like authentic from Toots Shore's place.
I don't want anything from Toots Shore's place. You know why, Fez?
Why?
I never was there. The place was around in the 1950s.
I feel like I should try to fix this gift rather than get you something else.
I don't want anything from there. I don't know why you thought because we all went to a movie that somehow I was a big fan of his and wanted an ashtray from there.
Well, I just thought that it was, a piece of New York memorabilia. I thought that would have
I live in New York. What do I care about what happened in the 50s?
It's kind of like insinuating you're a child.
Yeah.
He's saying, like, here go, Ron, pretend you're in the 50s.
I know.
And imagine you're in this wonderful Toots Shore land.
Yeah, why not take me out for a nice fucking dinner at Elaine's?
Well, I guess I could do that, but...
No?
No, I mean, it just doesn't seem like a present because it's not going to last.
Like an ashtray will last. Like all the years of fun I'm going to have with an ashtray.
It just doesn't seem so tangible.
I don't even understand that. What makes you even think, as long as you've known me, that I'm even slightly sentimental?
Well, maybe I thought this might be the start of it.
You are the worst person ever at buying presents.
I think I do pretty good, and I thought this was a good idea. Maybe I got ripped off.
Call Dr. Steve next time and say, what should I do? Or call Mikey Boy.
I don't need anyone's advice on buying presents.
I'll tell you who gave great presents. The present we got today from Kip from Springfield. You know what he gave me, Fez?
What's that?
A gift card. Here, Ron. Go out and buy an ashtray if you want, or something you'd rather have.
You could buy about 3 ashtrays with the amount of money on Kip's gift card.
$16.09?
I did not pay $16.09 for that ashtray. I paid much more.
Then you should be embarrassed. For a fucking ceramic ashtray, paying more than $10 is an embarrassment.
Well, I thought I was getting something authentic.
I don't even think they had ceramic materials back then. Everything was marble and...
Marble? What are you... Did you think this was in the Roman age? Well, how drunk are you?
I'm not drunk.
I didn't buy this from the Colosseum.
That would be nice. If you got me something from the Colosseum. Sword, like an old gladiator sword.
I don't even know if they have those anymore.
I'm sure some fucker will make one out of plastic and sell it to you for $16.09. Why don't you get me from something from $16.09? Why does every Christmas have to be a disaster with you? And every present a disaster?
Well, it's not from lack of trying.
It is. When you show up with a ceramic ashtray with the fucking words Toots Shore stenciled in it, a place I've never been, obviously, because I wasn't fucking hanging out with Frank Gifford in 1950s. You know what we ought to do? Give that to Frank Gifford. I'm sure he'd love to get a replica of the old Toots Shore ashtray.
Maybe, as soon as I figure out something else for you.
Robert, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah, Fez, here's a gift idea I got for Christmas. I got one of these for Christmas. You might think about getting Ron one of these. I got a 3-foot replica of the Rocky statue. And I think they run about $300. I don't know if you can get them off eBay cheaper, but they are pretty fucking cool.
A 3-foot Rocky statue, which is actually Sly Stallone's actual height. Did you go see the Rocky movie, Fez, you said you were going to?
I wanted to. I still haven't seen Rocky Balboa.
I guess it didn't do well, huh? It got good critical remarks, but I don't think a lot of people showed up for it.
Right, I don't think it got above number 3 at the box office when it came
but in
out.
terms of money altogether.
Yeah, it's still probably disappointing.
We'll be right back. Run Fez. Fez, we were talking about the disappointing ashtray that you gave me for Christmas. Hank wants to help both of us. Hank, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Hey, Bubba. Hey, you can send me that ashtray. I work at in Oklahoma City at the Museum of Natural History. I can do a carbon-based test on that fucker and tell you the year, almost to the season when that thing was made.
You want to do that, Fez?
Settled it.
I don't like you handing over your Christmas gift to a stranger in Oklahoma City.
Hank, is this a problem? I've already smashed it to pieces with a hammer. Does that?
Is there a piece of it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
should I break off a piece of it and send it to him, Fez?
Don't smash it. Do not break a piece off of it.
I'm bringing it in here tomorrow because my chick will not permit me to have it in the house. I'm going to put you on hold, and Flash will take your information. It might be something worth doing, Fez.
I mean, I'd like to know if it's authentic or not, because after the study we've seen on whackbag.com, it seems like it's not.
The $16.09 that you spent on that may have been wasted.
I spent much more than $16.09.
I'd think back and look at the condition of what you gave me.
Right.
It's incredibly white.
Right.
And the red is very bright red, correct?
Yes.
So how could that be 60 years old?
I assumed it was someone that kept this stuff in very good condition. Maybe when the restaurant finally closed down, when the bar closed, that they wrapped these things up and kept them really nice.
In a vacuum. See, kept it in some kind of vacuum. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, even if it was in the attic, you think it would have faded a little bit.
I mean, when it came to me, it was, completely, it was in a box, like, 4 times its size. It was so bubble wrapped and packed nicely and everything.
Sure, everybody wants to take care of a rube. Put a big bow on that and hand it to the rube. Ted, what do you want, buddy?
I'm going to go out on a limb here and ask and accept Fez's advice, and I want to know what I should get my dad for his 75th birthday.
Coffin?
Oh, that seems a little rough.
What about one of those tacky ashtrays?
No, I wouldn't get your dad an ashtray.
That's right. Why insult the man? What would you get a father's 75th anniversary of his birth?
I would get. Does he have grandkids?
Yes.
I would get him something with the grandkids involved, like the grandkids' picture on something. They got this really cool thing where you can get a quilt made, you can send away a photo, and the quilt comes back with the kids' pictures embroidered in it. I would get that for him.
Who the fuck would want that?
It's got his grandkids on it.
But it's a quilt.
Man. What kind of man wants a quilt?
No man wants it. First of all, you know what a quilt sounds like? You put it over your useless legs. A quilt should be something that when your legs no longer work and you don't know whether it's cold or fucking hot, you put a quilt there.
And it's creepy having your grandchildren like on your lap.
Yeah.
The whole time staring up at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fez, you have the worst ideas.
Terrible.
Dad, he's 75. Get him
75.
a bindle. Get him a bindle or a little bottle of liquid methadone and a couple of Valium chasers. Big ass prize closet. Pick him up some of that Sinatra. Everybody loves Sinatra at that age.
And then just re-gift it. Pay it forward. Give it to your dad for his 75th.
It is for his dad.
So that's Sinatra Vegas from Rhino Entertainment. It's available at rhino.com.
That is if your dad wouldn't like a lovely quilt with pictures of children on it. Oh, Fezzy, what happened to you? Is it the heart attack? Did it stop oxygen to the brain?
There may be some blood clottage there.
Were you momentarily dead?
I don't think so, because I never lost the consciousness.
And yet, your presents have gotten so bad.
Quilt.
I'll tell you right now, while you're laughing at him, Dave, I'd rather have a quilt than a stupid old fucking ashtray for $16.09.
It was much more than that.
Did you pay more than 20?
Yes, I paid more than 20.
You're a moron. Why didn't you just get me a quilt with Toots Shore's picture all over it?
Didn't have one to send.
This is what I go, what is this? He goes, remember Jackie Gleason drank there? And I'm like, what? This was Jackie Gleason's ashtray? Thinking, even though I wouldn't want Jackie Gleason's ashtray, that would be something, right?
Yeah.
He's going, no. It's just from a restaurant that Jackie Gleason. I fucking look at this thing. I just sit it down.
I thought it was really nice and sentimental.
Why were my kids laughing at me then?
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe someone told a funny story or something.
And the holes don't even look big enough for real good cigars.
No, they don't.
I mean, it's actually like a cigarette ashtray, I think.
Oh, and I guess what Fez gives my kids? Fucking C-note. After all this time of telling us that Money and Earl is rude, he fucking pulls out a C-note for each of them. Which, I'm looking at that 100, and I'm going, I wish I fucking had it. I'm sitting here with a cheap-ass fucking replica of an old diner's cigar.
With kids, it's different. Kids love money.
Yeah, so do adults. I like to have a room full of it. What happened to you, Fez?
It must have been the heart attack.
Because you know what? I'm going back on this. You got bad fucking presents long before the heart attack.
I think I put a lot of thought into them.
I like to punch the guy in the fucking throat that stole that money off you for that ashtray. He's probably still laughing. Yeah, he paid money for a ceramic ashtray. White.
White.
Let's try to get the money back.
I don't think I can get the money back.
Why don't we throw the full weight of XM behind you and say, look, you fucking ripped the guy off. Do you want to have bad reputation now?
And I paid online, so I don't even know. That's on my credit card. So he's already been paid.
Sure he has been.
That's why you do PayPal. Shouldn't do credit cards.
You know what? From now on, if you're going to buy a present, come to me first and say, is this something that you would like?
That'll ruin the surprise.
The surprise will be then. All your surprises so far have been bad. And now I'm mad about this guy taking advantage of you. And we're at the point now, Dave's laughing at you. Which is as low as you've gotten.
He's just saying pay PayPal because he's not allowed to have a credit card.
Well, that's true.
Why attack him for some bad choices he's made?
He doesn't get to make the choices. That's from his parents.
Wow. This ended harsh. I didn't mean for it to. Sorry, Dave. All right, boys. Before we get this show together, you know what? I want to bring Dave and Earl in here so we could have a little meeting. Come on in, Earl. Come on over, because I need... this is, Fez, we pull the curtain back in radio. That's what it's called. Let's take a look backstage and see what happens on the Ron and Fez show. You go ahead and move over there, Johnny. You sit right next to that board, and you feel like a man. You feel like a man for 2 seconds. He doesn't know what to do. Quick, hit the other thing. I want to bid on now. I'm only kidding you, Johnny. All right, boys. How are you, Dave?
Good.
Earl?
I'm good.
All right, the meeting started. I just want to ask you guys, is this an acceptable gift? Is this an acceptable Christmas gift?
Is this what the meeting is about?
What?
That is it.
That's it? That's worse in person than on the website.
Here is the ashtray that Fez Whatley got me for Christmas.
Why would you bring that in here?
A white ceramic ashtray.
Man.
That this was the entire Christmas present
Mr.
to
B,
me.
you cannot fit cigars in there.
Be careful with that thing.
You can barely fit a cigarette on here.
You can fit stuff in there.
You can't fit candy cigarettes in here.
It's Grandma's candy dish, and this is it. It's not like, oh, here's your first present, the rest are coming later. This is Fez Whatley's Christmas present to me. Now, let me ask you this. Is this, and you can see how white it is, 50 or 60 years old?
No fucking way.
Thank you.
No way.
How about you 50 hours old? I don't think it's 50 years.
It's been well preserved.
Now I'm going to put on a best of, Fez, and I'm taking you down to the ATM, and we are taking some money out, and you're going to make good on Christmas.
I don't have my card on me.
Not only that, but that ashtray wasn't close to being in Touch Shore's restaurant. That ashtray was from Kmart.
But look, now you know in the 50s they didn't have this snazzy logo in the middle of this ashtray.
Now you're just nitpicking.
Because
why wouldn't they?
There's the logo that looks like it's off of Yes's fucking Tales of Topographic Oceans. And in the meantime, the rest of it is just plain white ceramic. And I keep looking for a date to see, like, 1999 or 89, because there's no way that this is old.
I think it was just put away and kept nice.
No.
It's from Contemporary Ceramics in Jersey.
See, when was the last time they made anything in Jersey? Everything's outsourced now. Things don't get made in this country. If it was new, it'd be in Hong Kong or China or something.
The company exists in New Jersey. God knows where it came from.
I think that company was founded in 1999.
Sure.
It was not. Who founded the ceramics company in 1999?
No, who gives out a fucking ceramic to their partner? If you would have made this in a kiln, maybe then I'd feel good about it.
You're not coming off as very appreciative.
I mean, maybe that's the way to find out when that company was established. Because you know it wasn't in the 50s.
Dave, open the window. I'm chucking this out on 57th Street, and hopefully it hits a tourist.
Do not throw that out the window. That's your Christmas gift from me, your best friend.
No best friend does this. Now look at it. I want you to just look at what you fucking gave me.
This Christmas is never going to end.
It's 2007. This is the time of fucking downloads. No one gives out a ceramic ashtray.
Nothing can be vintage that's sparkling white. That looks like it's glistening.
Now, how many times have I said, let's stop giving each other Christmas gifts. Let's drop it. Hey, by the way, do you notice, like, there's still Christmas things up now, and no one cares.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like it's April.
I got my Christmas stuff up. But, I mean, oh my Lord, Mr. W. Oh
I can't believe you brought that in here.
I can't keep it at my house. It's an embarrassment.
That should be in a place of honor in your home, not being dragged through the city.
It's 2 inches by 3 inches. There's no type of cigar that could possibly fit there.
And this lettering looks like a stamp. It doesn't even look like it was lettered on. I mean, because I took lettering in high school.
Right. It's nothing. This is nothing.
That's a great gift.
Is this white?
$16.09 he spent for it.
I spent a lot more than that. That just happened to be an eBay price.
If that's true, then you're a rube. eBay means, look, this is what it's worth. And you gave me, I don't care what you spent, it's worth $16.09.
And I think I see the T's in Toots Shore peeling off. I don't even think that it was from his place at all.
They're not peeling off.
Why would he have this? Why would anyone have this?
And a classy ashtray from a classy bar.
B, what do I care about an ashtray from Toots Shore's place? What does this even mean? Is it an insult? Just let me know.
I thought it was a nice piece of New York memorabilia that you would enjoy, and you could get some use out of. You smoke.
That really isn't in your face. Like, I mean, when Ron was talking about it, was one thing. Seeing it in person, it's a big F you.
Yeah, I had to bring it in.
It is not.
It is. It's a big fuck you to Ronnie B.
It's a gift of love.
Is it seriously?
Yes. I thought a lot of thought went into that.
What?
That you would enjoy that you would enjoy having a piece of New York memorabilia. It also is a reminder of when we went out and had a great night.
We went to the fucking movies. It was not a great night. I finally once took you to a documentary. That's the only thing that happened. I do this 2 or 3 times a week. I don't sit back and think about times I went to a movie theater.
Frank Gifford was there.
Yes. So what?
It was a great night.
I wouldn't want Frank Gifford's old shoes. I don't understand it. It wasn't a great night. It was a night going out to the movies. And this ashtray wasn't in the film.
No, it wasn't even close to being in the movie.
But you like Pink Floyd, right?
Yes.
Would you want an ashtray off their fucking bus and feel any connection?
No.
It doesn't make sense. Bruce, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I got a couple of Denny's napkins and a McAllister's tea glass I want to send you for Christmas.
You know what? Napkins would have been better because at least I could wipe my ass with it, which I probably should do with this ashtray.
I would never get you napkins, and please don't wipe with my Christmas gifts. I shouldn't even have to say that part out loud.
This is not a Christmas gift. This is a symbol of everything that's wrong in our relationship.
1609.
Thank you.
Just big F-U 1609.
You know what? Here's the thing that I hate. They feel superior to me.
I paid much more than $16.09 for that.
Why? When it's selling on eBay for $16.09.
Well, I didn't look for it on eBay.
Idiot. Larry, you're on Run of Fez.
Hi, Mr. B. You might have to get the cowbell lady to slam me with by proxy, but when Fez was complaining about how the Walton kids got ripped off with bad presents in that first Walton special, it seems like the tables have turned, and now you're bitching about a bad gift when it's obvious that Mr. Wadley gave that to you as a heartfelt. I mean,
I know, it definitely is heartfelt, but here's the thing. I beg him every year, let's stop the stupid Christmas gifts. I don't care about it. This is only put out for one reason. And the only reason why I'm bringing it up. To shame you and to stopping us from exchanging gifts. That's all I want to do.
Well, I have 1 year to fix this.
How do you figure? You need to fucking fix this now.
Why? That is a decent gift, and I should not have to replace it.
Slow-mo. You went out on the homeless fucking tour. It doesn't mean that you act like those people now. All right, Bronx Johnny wants to help.
To be fair, though, what did Dave and Earl get you for Christmas?
They got me nothing. I got them nothing.
That's the way Mr. B wanted it.
All right, is that where you want to be, over in his corner, Johnny? Is that where you feel good? You're suddenly his fucking cut man now? Because you're sitting behind that little board? What happened? Are you Yankee security or Fez Watley security? What are you working over there?
Just to feel a little bad for Fez.
And what's the symbol on your hat today?
That's Atlanta Braves double-sided.
Oh, God.
What does this even mean anymore?
I have no idea.
I think you wear that to a double header.
That ashtray honestly looks like something you would see at a miniature golf course. It doesn't look real. It doesn't look like it actually can be used to ash your cigar in it. It's just a play toy.
It is not a toy.
It's a fucking embarrassment, is what it is.
I thought it was a very nice gift.
Well, here, do you love it?
Yeah.
Here, I want you to take it.
No, I am not taking that gift back.
I want you. No, seriously, I don't want it.
No, you're keeping that.
I want you to sit there and put it on your whatever the hell you have over at that fucking Pee Wee Herman house of yours. And when people come in, you explain it to them.
No, I am not taking that back from you. That wouldn't be correct.
I don't even understand it anymore. Hey, Marianne, you're on Run of Fez.
Happy New Year's, boys. I have to make a point. I really love how this Dave is just trashing Fezzy's gift.
Yeah, I noticed that.
As big as he can, right?
Yeah.
And I was wondering what happened to his spectacular electronic gift that he was going to buy you. What did you get?
Yeah, what happened there, Dave? You were going to get me something electronic.
A gadget, I remember.
I have it in my book bag. If I can go fetch it for a second.
Yes. Go fetch your book bag when you're on your way down to the cement pond.
I can't believe he has a book bag.
What did he do? Just run here from the Depression? I don't even understand what goes on in this place anymore. All right, what do you got for me?
This is a great item.
Yeah.
You can't get this anywhere. So it's just out. In fact, if you go to the Nintendo store, it's sold out.
Yeah.
It's a portable Nintendo DS. You can play your Mario Karts. You can play everything on it.
Oh, it is for me? Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I guess.
I'll put that over here right next to Fez's gift. See which one looks better. Fez, this would have been seriously something nice for you to get me. Who got you this, RonFez.net?
Yeah.
And you're giving it to me?
I have to.
All right.
I have to.
And you, since you did this for me,
yeah.
All right, you know how RonFez.net got me that beautiful, gorgeous poster of The Last Waltz?
Yeah?
I'm going to put this game right next to it, right underneath of it, where I have it hanging up in my house. That way I always know where to find the game. Shit. All right, so that's something nice. Fezzy, you could take a fucking page out of this kid's book.
What, and give you something that I already own?
Rather than give me something Toots Shore used to own and not even care about. He used to buy them by the gross.
I would...
Yeah, send me another 244 ashtrays.
I would still pick my gift that I gave you over Dave's.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
No.
There's not another person that would. Other than Bronx Johnny, your little fucking cut man.
And the graphics on the Game Boy are tons better than the graphics on the cigar or on the ashtray. I mean, the Toots Shore lettering.
It's not called graphics when it's just stenciled on an ashtray.
The Toots Shore lettering is all crooked. It
really does look like you got done by a retarded kid in Jersey.
I think that shows you how authentic it is. It's probably handmade.
Why would anyone hand make an ashtray?
It was probably so long ago that was as far as the technology went.
I'm just telling you the truth. I don't want this, Fez. And I'm going to sit it here.
You have to take that back home with you. You leave it in here, something could happen to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Someone will steal it. Some elderly fucking bar fan will steal it. This takes me back to the days.
For some reason, I thought it was bigger, too, because I thought it would be like the size, like almost like something just a lot larger. But
here's what I don't understand. We go out to a movie, a documentary. So he thinks I want an ashtray from the thing in the documentary. That's what I don't... Yeah. Out of all the memories me and this guy have, this is the one he wants me thinking about.
It really seems insane now.
We went to a... It seriously is.
It seems almost stalker-ish or just bizarre.
Yeah. Hey, Aaron. Aaron, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, I was going to say, at the very least, Fezzy could have thrown in one of his snugglers to go along with the ashtray.
Which, by the way, went nowhere. And I think that they're closing their doors.
I would have the feeling, I know we haven't heard from anyone, but I would have the feeling there was a lot of disappointed kids come Christmas morn when they didn't have snugglers under their trees.
Well, if they need to, they're selling them 10 for $1 right now at Walmart.
Along with 50 Toots Shor's ashtrays.
That is not a Walmart gift, Eastside Dave.
He's ripping you. I mean, I'm just trying to point something out. He's fucking taunting, though.
No, I'm just pointing it out.
Pointing out what? Because his shortcomings as somebody who's doesn't know how to buy Christmas. Who else did you disappoint this year?
I don't think I disappointed anyone this year.
What'd you get your pop?
I got my pop. I got him a suit.
Holy fuck! I'd love to have a brand new suit. Here's JD. You're on Run a Fez. What'd you get? Is that the funeral suit?
That is awful.
Hey, don't worry about a thing. You're going to go out looking like $1 million.
Oh, God, that's the worst.
Is there a back to the suit? Or is it just the front?
It just doesn't come with shoes.
JD, you're on Run a Fez.
How we doing, fellas? Listen, Ron, you owe us listeners something. You went the whole show yesterday and didn't hit that redheaded shit dick once with the cowbell.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the cowbell thing is over. You know what? It's starting to seem like it's too violent to me. Dave is an employee here. He's not great, but he gives his heart to this show.
Yeah, thank you.
Why should he be hit with cowbell after cowbell every day?
Yeah, or at least, I mean, or just let me recuperate me.
By the way, that whack bag cowbell, I was just chucking that around for fun. I'd end up killing you with that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The new one?
That's more lethal than a lawn dart.
Yeah. Like throwing an anvil at somebody.
Yeah. That thing looks like a combination cowbell barbed wire that's got such jagged sides on it.
Yeah, and it's really heavy. I mean, you could crush an ashtray with that thing.
Don't.
Have you noticed all Fez's gifts are so old school? Like ashtrays, old suits, and a quilt, and the quilt, remember?
Where did an old suit come from this?
You got your dad a zoot suit. Had a big fucking chain hanging down.
And a quilt was one of his ideas.
It was a brand new suit.
Was it?
Yes. It's not like I went to the thrift store and picked it up. Looking for something in his very stout size.
Now, did you have him measured, or did you just buy it off the rack?
It was one that he went and picked out.
He thinks everyone is George Burns.
What does that even mean?
Cigars, suits, and quilts.
Cigars, suits, and quilts. Everybody's fucking, the whole world is elderly vaudeville to this guy. Why don't we go down 21 Club, Fezzy? They got old they got old ashtrays down there.
I would only go down there to get you a lawn jockey.
We actually should go, hey, you know what? You're getting
White people are so scared of black people.
We ought to go down there for dinner one night.
I would love to do
between
that.
shows, yeah. Why don't you grab that credit card of yours? We'll do it any day. Fez, wear your fucking coat with the rubber pockets. The Jimmy Schubert coat. Jimmy Schubert would wear fucking coat. He had rubber pockets in it, and he would steal fucking soup. He would literally steal soup.
It's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, well, you know, he's a brilliant guy. You know that from that Sears commercial. Riley, you're on Run a Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Hey, how are you, Riley?
Good. How's it going? I just wanted to call Dave out. I can't believe he regifted the RonFez.net gift.
Well, I was in a desperate situation. And
you're calling out Fez because he gave an ashtray to Ronnie, but you didn't even put any money out.
That's true, and I'm going to tell you right now, Riley, I'm keeping this thing.
Well, let me tell you,
You should keep it.
Wait a second,
you deserve it more
Riley.
than him.
I bought 5 games. Ron gets the whole package. He doesn't just
get the 5 games?
He gets the 5 games in there as well. So that's about $150 worth of games he's getting.
But I'm going to let it go a lot cheaper on eBay. Seriously, it's going to be a nice deal for somebody.
Plus, that comes really from my heart. Because I've been playing that thing for a week straight.
No, it came out of your book bag.
Yeah, you're lucky you didn't get a Pop-Tart, Ron.
Why do you call it a book bag? You carrying books around?
It probably has a Trapper Keeper in it.
Got some folders.
All right, Riley, sorry you gave your gift away.
No, it's okay. Hey, listen, I also wanted one more thing to add.
Mm-hmm.
You just may want to check the authenticity of that ashtray because supposedly only the maroon ones are authentic. So it says he got jerked. That's kind of wrong.
Well, this definitely isn't real.
I'm really starting to agree with Irish Alky here. I'm beginning to see his side of things.
No, Fezzy,
I want you to look at this.
I don't want you to get screwed over.
And I want you to be totally honest. Is this ashtray 60 years old?
I thought it was.
Yeah. Now look at it. Doesn't it look a little too shiny to be 60 years old? It's not beaten down at all?
I will admit this. It's very well preserved.
And you would think, how many times would this have went through a dishwasher if it was a bar ashtray?
Maybe it was gently hand-washed back in the 50s.
Even then, I don't know whether you've ever seen the way this lettering would take a washing. I bet if we washed it every day here for 2 weeks, you would see those letterings fade.
I'm beginning to think I might have gotten taken on this.
You got taken or I did? Thinking that you're my partner and that you're going to give me something fantastic this year.
It would have been me. I'm the one who fell into their trap.
I'm the laughing stock of my family and now my show. So, believe me, if you set out to really crush me, hey, Fezzi, congratulations. Perfect gift.
That was not my intent.
Oh, look who it is. It's our buddy Mikey Boy. Mikey Boy.
Hey, guys. Ron, first of all, I want to help you have a good time with the Nintendo DS, and I want to let Dave know no Christmas gift for you next year from Ron.
Wow!
Wait, aren't you happy that now Ron's getting pleasure from? I got a week's worth of pleasure.
We put a lot of effort and time trying to figure out exactly what would be the perfect gift for you, and I think it was. And then you turned around and gave it away.
I loved
hope Ron
it.
enjoys it now.
I truly love that machine. And now Ron's going to get a piece of my heart and great technology. I can turn it on for you if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
It's
I want to turn it on before I get it to eBay.
And everybody else is going to get bigger gifts next year to compensate for the gift you're not getting.
You know what, Mikey Boy? You will never be able to top what you did for me this year. That was unbelievable.
Thank you. I'm glad. We put a lot of thought into that one.
It was absolutely what I consider is the anti-Fez gift. It was so thoughtful, so hip. Wow, this game is fun.
Yeah. That's Mario Kart, Mr. B. That's maybe the most fun game in the history of Nintendo.
Well, I'm throwing that one out because I'm not 4. All right, thanks a lot, Mikey Boy.
Thanks. See you guys.
Take care, Mikey Boy.
Boy, you pissed some people off today, huh, Dave?
I didn't try to.
I didn't say you tried to. I just said that you did.
I guess so, then.
Yeah. I mean, if you hit someone with your car, you can go, I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that the guy's leg isn't broken.
All right, I pissed him off.
What did you say?
I pissed them off.
I thought you said piss and moan. You piss and moan. Oscar, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, how you doing there, Ron?
Yeah.
I think that gift was intended for Black Ron, not for you.
You know, I wish the Black Ron nickname would go away. Seriously. It really annoys.
That's another thing that I am sorry for as well.
I know I got family.
Yeah.
And they're not as progressive as I am. I'm going to just put it out there that way.
They can't be happy about it.
No, they're not. First of all, they're upset. My dad wanted to beat you with a stick over this Tootsie Short thing.
Well, tell him not to, please.
Maybe you should get Mr. B's dad's suit.
It really is. The lettering isn't lined up properly.
No.
You think I should put this on eBay?
Yes.
You honestly think I could go get more than $16.09 for it?
No, I don't think you should put that on eBay. That's a gift to you. I would hate to wake up and see that on eBay.
Oh, so you do go to eBay?
Oh, I've gone to eBay before, but I didn't get that
you.
off of eBay.
Thank you.
That wasn't an eBay gift. I paid a lot more than the $16.09 for that thing.
Highway 1609, Fez drove down.
What's that even mean? There's no highway called 1609.
I think in some parts of the country.
Never.
You're really grasping at things to try to slam me here?
I've never heard of a highway over 1,000.
Smaller states.
Why would they have higher numbers?
Larger. Texas, Alaska, Dayquil.
So you don't know what you said, Dayquil? High on Dayquil?
Yeah.
Last night on the FM show, you fucking said some kind of crazy... he got into his own governor and made no sense at all. There was a point where you yelled out crazy shit last night. Fez yelled something that I didn't even understand. I think it stopped being our language. And then also, Earl started yelling about Nixon when nobody knew what he was talking about.
I was out of my skull. I just heard Nixon, and I just have so much pent-up resentment towards Richard Nixon.
Why do you hate Richard Nixon? He freed the slaves.
Lincoln freed the slaves. Nixon was an awful president.
I thought it was Nixon that freed the slaves.
Earl was like 2 when Nixon was in office. What do you care about
What's your beef, Earl?
Remember that little plan called Urban Renewal that kind of blew up in everyone's faces? I mean,
Why don't you want the hood looking a little nicer? Spiffed up.
No, it was going to be spiffed up with the black people moved out of it. That was the whole urban renewal plan.
Well, it's working for Nolans.
He did free trade with China. that allowed them to make Toots Shore's ashtrays for a nickel a piece.
Oh, Fez.
You are an ass, and you will pay for this.
What are you going to do to him?
I will think of something.
I will think of something. It's not going to strike fear into people. Rocky, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, I just wanted to tell you guys, I hate to agree with Eastside Dave, but there is a 1960 highway in Houston, Texas.
I'll send you into the big-ass prize closet. Dave, you pulled that one out of your ass. I apologize to you.
Thank you.
Hold on, buddy. We'll get you a copy of the 9 Live sampler from Robert Plant, courtesy of Rhino Entertainment. You can check that out on rhino.com.
Once again, I don't understand anything there is about Texas. It is just one wacky place.
There is no other state that says don't mess with us. You never hear anyone saying don't mess with Iowa.
No, it's don't mess with Delaware. They're they're like a little chicken hawk. They're very, very feisty. Oh, no, they're Delaware. Here's Captain Bag. Captain Bag, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, I'm hoping to hear the cowbell on this one, Ronnie.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I need to call bullshit on Dave's gift that he gave you.
Why's that?
If I remember right, on you guys' last show, he was so excited when he got that Nintendo game, but then he also put a shout-out to his mom saying, I think, Mom, I might get 2 because he put that on his list for his mom. So I'm thinking he was kind of being false and giving that up to you because he's probably got one back at home that he got from his mom.
No, I don't care. I think it's embarrassing that a guy who's 29 has a Christmas list for his mom like he was 8.
No, that absolutely is not the case. Plus, Ron can see that this is played with and everything. And what I did was, it's Mario Kart. It's awesome. And then what I did was I returned my mom's thing and got games with it.
David, you're on Run of Fez.
The guy from said that there's a highway 1906 or 1960.
1960.
Is a liar.
There's not?
No how. There's a rural route. There's not no highway.
All right, yeah, I need to take that prize back then.
Wait.
Because you didn't yell rural route, Dave. And that if that was it, I would have backed you up 100%.
That's semantics.
No, it's not.
Dave, you suck.
A rural route is nowhere near a highway.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I'd never even heard of a rural route before today.
It must be like a service road.
It must look like that new Quentin Tarantino movie when you're driving down there.
Sounds very highway-ish to me.
Or you're going to end up at the Titty Twister with a bunch of vampires trying to kill you in the middle of the night.
I think it's close enough.
No, it's not close enough. All right, maybe I'll send him in the big-ass prize closet and give him this.
There you go.
That song almost sounds like the caveman should go riding by on the little sidewalk, on the moving sidewalk. Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, I thought I'd settle this dispute about the 1960 issue once and for all.
Good.
It's not a rural route or a highway. It's a farm-to-market road. FM 1960.
Yeah, take that price away. A farm market road, that doesn't count as anything.
FM.
That's a dirt road.
FM 1960.
FM 1960.
FM, no static at all.
It's a trail.
Yeah. There you go.
So it's not a real road, right, Rob?
It's a long, real road. So it's a FM 19 farm to market road that's been around forever. It's not a highway. It's not a rural route. Just a long road. All these other guys calling in don't know.
How could something be called a farmer's market road, though?
It's one of it's one of the old highways before there were really paved roads.
Sure, like Apaches used to. It's an old Apache path.
Right now, it's a jogging path.
Do you know that Broadway here in Manhattan used to be an Indian path? And that's why it's like one of the few roads that, isn't set up on the grid. The way that it runs is kind of bizarre because that's the path that the Indians used to take.
I never knew that.
No, you don't want to hang around with me, Toots Shore. You'll find out all this historical stuff.
I do hang around with you.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you listen, though? Do you listen when I say I don't want a bad Christmas?
That's why I try to get you something nice. Don't hit that on the microphone. It could break.
Why? Because it's not good quality? God, this is a terrible present you gave me. Fucking ashtray.
I know. I really wish you had kept it home and not brought it in here.
I'm just going to put it over there. I'm going to put it near the Here's what I do. I'll throw it over here in the corner next to the fucking present that you got from Bobo.
That's the portrait Bobo made of me.
Why don't you take that home and hang it up like I do?
It's kind of creepy because it's a portrait of me, and the beard in the portrait is made from my real beard hair.
It's beautiful. It's bright.
It will look nice in your apartment.
Yeah, you know what? I'd rather have it here where more people can enjoy it. More people get to see it here.
Now, it seems like you're lying, though. Why can't you be honest? I told you, honestly, I hate your gift. This Toots Shore ashtray is an insult. By the way, I want to take this time to thank Wiki. Got me this cigar in red wax. Unbelievable, thoughtful Christmas gift. Fez, your Christmas gift. Earl, are you going to put it online? Is that what you did with it?
Yeah, we're going to take a picture of it. And
do me a favor. Just put it up to the window so Wiki can see This is a fucking man's Christmas gift.
I wish you were showing it off in a good way.
There it is. Ceramic ashtray.
But it's from Toots Shore's restaurant.
Toots?
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
It is an ashtray of a club that I've never been to. A ceramic white ashtray.
It was a New York mainstay for years. One of the most famous bars in the city.
And yet, if you go on Whackbag, you will see the actual ashtray from Toots Shore's restaurant because it looked old. It didn't look like it was made last year like that one. Would you say that ashtray is 60 years old?
It looks it.
Do you think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because to me, it's just way too white. It's not worn down. It definitely hasn't been used.
The one on Whackbag got me really concerned on whackbag.com.
Because it looks like something from the past.
Yeah, it's, an odd shaped thing. It looks worn out. And it's a completely different looking ashtray than the one I got you.
Bobo.
Yes, sir.
On a side note, I haven't brought this up to Fez. I got an email from you that you said if Fez is not happy with his painting of him, that you would give it to me.
Yeah, if that's okay with Fez. I mean,
I would love to have it, Fez, if you don't want that painting of yourself.
Why would I give up this self-portrait, or not a self-portrait,
Who are you? You honestly going around telling people you painted that?
So this portrait of me that we have hanging here in the XM studio, why would I want to give that up, Bobo?
Well, I from our discussion yesterday, my understanding was that you hated it, that it was, disgusting to you.
Oh, Bobo, you read so many things into other things.
What?
Yeah, you read too much into stuff. How's that?
Huh?
Do I?
Yes.
I mean, I really, you said, once the hair left your body, it was, gross to you. And, I like it being in the studio. I think it's cool. It ended up in that Opie and Anthony graphic and stuff. But
right. It wouldn't have done that in my home, that's for sure.
But
do you want it or not, Fez?
Yeah,
I'm going to take it.
Yes, I want. You are not getting that picture from me, Ronnie. That picture, it's a portrait of me that Bobo painted, and he actually used my own beard clippings to do the beard on it.
Okay, I mean, I guess now I'm really confused, because I just felt from yesterday, I asked you straight up, do you not like it? And you said it was weird and it made you uncomfortable.
I've never seen a painting done with the person's actual hair in it.
But I'm surprised that's not hanging up over your couch, Fez.
I think here it gets a better place of honor. I think more people are going to see it than would in my apartment.
I'll tell you something that I don't like, Bobo, is that ashtray that Fez gave me for Christmas that turned out to be fake.
Do not give that to Bobo.
I was looking at that.
Would you do me a favor, Bobo, and paint a picture on that?
Sure.
Rip-off?
You want me to?
No, I'm only kidding.
Don't paint on that.
So, Bobo, he loves it.
Okay?
Okay, well, thank you. I didn't mean to make a tempest in a teapot. Last night I got real worried because paintings are like children to me, and I was like, gosh, it's going to end up in the trash.
Don't paint children.
Seriously, and don't fucking throw that in the trash, Fezzy. Love it. You have to love art.
I will. I'll kiss it.
Oh. All right, Bobo. So it's just a misunderstanding.
Yeah, you artist, Bobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Now I feel like I need therapy again.
You're a temperamental lot.
All right, we'll talk to you later, buddy.
Okay, love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Putting out fires left and right.
Yeah. Well, you should, Fezzy. Sometimes your little jokes,
Yeah?
they hurt. I've been on the other side of that. They hurt.
Well, if I hurt Bobo's feelings, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to keep a goat on his pins here.
What about my feelings?
Well, your feelings were hurt?
Yeah.
How?
When you gave me a fucking ashtray for Christmas. A piece of shit ashtray.
This has nothing to do with Bobo's paintings.
I'm just saying, for myself.
It's not time for a laundry list here.
It is. I want to go over all the things. Me and Earl need to get a couple things off our chest. Earl, I would love to go with you to the shrink and let them know everything's that's wrong with you and help them get you into the fucking straitjacket.
I'm not...
Hit you in the neck with a stun gun, you're in the straitjacket, you're off to the black loony bin.
I don't want to get knocked out and tranquilized like a horse and dragged off to the black loony bin.
I honestly think that you belong in a black mental institution.
They have those now?
You don't want to mix, Fezzy.
Oh, yeah.
The crazy white people never get on the crazy basketball court. Dave, feel good that Earl's taking all the fucking arrows today, because you're a moron. And you show up at that meeting last night in a stupid kilt. And are you wearing it today?
I have it in my bag.
Go get the fucking kilt on. I do not want to do a show you're not wearing your kilt. Boy, this is not a fucking good team today, Fez.
No, Eastside Dave, he got a kilt for Christmas from his brother, and for some reason decided to wear it to the management meeting last night at the restaurant.
So after that, I said, you got to wear a kilt every show. Not keep a kilt in your bag every show.
Anyone could do that.
This team.
And, I understand, there's phone screening that has to be done here.
Mm-hmm.
One rule that I figured I didn't have to bring up to people, don't assume every caller's Crazy Jen. And type that in.
You're on the warpath today, huh, Fez?
I really, really am.
You take out Earl, Dave, Bobo's beautiful artwork, me with the ashtray. You're on a rampage.
Maybe I've just had enough. Maybe I've had it up to here, and I'm pointing at my throat.
Oh. I didn't know what that was. Normally, when you say I've had it up to here, I thought, in your throat, I thought it had to do with cocks.
No.
Hey, John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, this is for Fez. Hey, Fez, and we all know how tight that wallet of yours is, man. How about considering auctioning off that picture on ronandfez.net for some of the fans, brother?
I better go for thousands.
Oh, I'm sure it would, but I'm not willing to part with it. It means just too much to me. From the artist Bobo.
I'll go out of my way and I'll sell that ashtray I got for Christmas.
Do not sell the ashtray I got you.
I don't even know where it is now. I saw Bronx Johnny with it earlier.
Yeah.
Why is it in there all the time?
We wanted to keep it safe. We said to put it in the back office. So
do me a favor. I don't want anything to happen to it.
All right.
Put it in that trash can and I'll pick it up later.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll forget.
Put it in that trash can right there.
All right.
No, don't put it in there.
There you go.
Thank you.
Get that out of there.
I cherish it.
Belongs
that
in
way,
your
if
home.
I want to lay in the trash and smoke a cigar later, I've got an old-time ashtray.
You never do that.
I want to start my own record label.
Really?
Yeah, I got a song ready to go. Hopefully, this will be the new single on Ron and Fez Records.
I'm beginning to think that God just don't like this. I'm beginning to think God just don't like this one. He's only funny on other people's show. He woke up round shit with a blast of gas from his ass. As he gave Ron a Christmas gift, it was a piece of shit ashtray. So to throw it away. I hate to say it, but Fez is going crazy. I hate to say it, Fez is going crazy. Yeah, on Retired Island, he doesn't get out much. On Retired Island, he doesn't get out much. Doesn't get out much. Ronnie Fez Show. Ronnie Fez Show. Ronnie Fez Show. Ronnie Fez Show. Keep throwing cowbells. Throwing cowbells. He's got Dave. Stuck a stick in jelly. You let a dog lick peanut butter up his balls. And when the fainting ghost falls over, spread a little breeze. I hate to say it, but Fez is going crazy. I hate to say it, but Fez is going crazy. I hate to say it.
Maybe just because I'm rolling or I'm really into lyrics, but I love that song.
Yeah, that one I don't care for. I don't want to see that get on Ron and Fez records and tapes.
Why?
Because it's I Don't Like Fez by Perrynoid is the name of that song.
I thought that was the good thing. Yeah, I mean, you end up hearing your name in a song.
Yeah, you want to hear your name in a song, but not, following the words "don't like."
Why are you so cranky today?
Because I didn't get to shower. There was no water in my apartment, and now
You chose not to shower.
And now this song comes in. I don't like Fez. If he had only known the water was off in my apartment and I got a smell problem today, he would have thrown that in.
I think it was in there. I did hear about Stinky. One thing about Perry, he writes right up to the moment.
Oh, yeah, it's like an assembly line. He hears it.
Oh, what are you saying, corporate rock? Is that where you're going with this?
Basically.
Earl, what do you think? New hit?
Oh, the Perrynoid song? He rarely misses. I think it's a big hit.
You say rarely, so you do think he occasionally misses.
I mean, I can't even remember the last time he missed.
I heard you in there with the whole fanning goat.
Yeah.
And what about me, Fez? I should be upset. I'm the one who ended up getting being made fun of for getting the shitty Christmas gift, that ashtray.
I think that's more of an attack on me than you.